Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw for Insider Travel Report. I'm here at the Explorers Club in New York City, and we're here with Atlas Ocean Voyages, and they've just made a really big announcement for the brand. And I'm here with a good friend of mine, James Rodriguez. I've known him for how many years? We were talking about that. We don't want to say how many years, but he's president and CEO of Atlas Ocean Voyages. And the big announcement, you can sort of see it in the background there, is a brand new ship, Atlas Adventurer. And we're going to talk about that and the brand and the evolution of the brand on Insider Travel Report. First of all, James, it's wonderful to see you again. We've known each other a long time, but I'm so glad because this is really great news for your company. And let's go right into it. What is this new ship, Atlas Adventurer?
Well, it's an exciting new announcement today. We've been waiting for this announcement for, can't tell you how long, but to announce the first ever luxury expedition sailing yacht is an exciting time for us, and for a new brand that just started few years ago. It's an extraordinary accomplishment for us, and I'm very proud of the team who has put this together and made this day come to fruition.
Yeah, so this is a vessel that will be the largest sailing expedition ship, 400 passengers, carrying guests, and it's a sailing ship, but it's with high-tech, solid sails. It really state-of-the-art stuff. So talk a little bit about what else is on this ship that you can talk about right now.
Well, I can't reveal too much here because we have a series of announcements that are coming out, but it's really exciting just to announce that this is, the first ever luxury expedition sailing yacht. It is 200 guest suites, and it is a little bit larger than our current world-class vessel, but it has some extraordinary features on it, from all-suite accommodations to 7 dining venues.
Yeah, that was interesting. We heard about that.
Yes, so it offers a little bit more.
Which is like, right, what you've been doing with the line is really focusing a lot on the culinary, so that's going to be good. I'm sure you're going to have a lot of fun with that one, right?
Oh, as far as our Epicurean expeditions are concerned, yes. We're a year-round expedition product. We cut our teeth in the polar regions of the world, but guests came on board and they really were excited about the Atlas experience. They fall in love with our crew and our staff. Right. And they come away asking, where do you go in the world? So we want to expand our reach of where we go. So this vessel will actually be coming out of China, and we'll be sailing in Japan. We'll do Southeast Asia. We'll go over to East Africa, do some safari expeditions along with cruising, and then head up into the Med for its first inaugural season.
That's you said it was only a 128-day first sailing, although you can obviously book different segments, right?
Oh, yeah. It's a grand expedition if you really wanted to, and I'd want to if I wasn't working, but it's from Kobe,
You can work from the ship. Why not? You can just keep going.
Yeah, it's Kobe, Japan, all the way to Cape Town. It would be an amazing voyage for anyone who wants to join us.
Now, how many ships now will you now have in the fleet? I know you have 3 ships, right? It's the world class. This is now going to be the Atlas class, and I had asked at the press conference, and this is going to be a new class of ships. If you hopefully will build some more, but the world class, you have 3 of them, right?
Correct. Right now we have our World Navigator, our World Traveler, World Voyager, and now this is our World Adventurer. Atlas Adventure, excuse me.
Yeah, that's right, Atlas Adventure. So you have those, and you also, and I came here all prepared to ask you about the new branding, which you also just launched last week. Tell us a little bit about that evolution of the brand.
Sure. Well, it's kind of a refinement of what our current brand is. Our guests go on board, they experience it. Guests really look for this kind of luxury aesthetic, and so our style of cruising, the way we travel the world, this luxury branding, starting with our word mark and our monogram, really highlights that kind of exclusive luxury feel. Mm-hmm.
So, and you are really going everywhere. When I first, and I told, you know this because I was on the very first World Traveler. It wasn't even a real cruise with your owner Mario Ferrara, and we just sailed in the Med for a while. But I really always thought of you as a polar expedition cruise, but you have become much more than that, right?
Oh yeah, we started with the polar expeditions, but I think I walked away from my first expedition to Antarctica really profoundly changed for what a cruise expedition actually is. And so we really wanted to program every one of our voyages as an expedition. So we take the educational component, we take the immersive component, and we also take the inspired component, and that's where we created our Epicurean expeditions when we go to the Mediterranean. Most guests kind of experience that part of the world through their taste buds. And so when we leave the polar region, we take our polar expedition team off, and then we add our Epicurean expedition team, which includes a guest vintner, a guest chef, a gastronomic guest. That really brings that part of the world to life.
Let's go back to Atlas Adventure. What's the timing on this ship? I mean, it's coming up pretty soon, right?
Oh, it is. It'll be here sooner rather than later. It's going to be launching in November 2028, where we'll start in Japan, and then we'll also sail all the way through the East Africa and then into the Med, probably about May of 2029.
Wow. So really, you're open for sale, I think, on this already, right?
Yes. As of today, we're open for sale now for our guests for priority reservations.
Well, James, I want to thank you for taking the time. It was wonderful news about the new ship. I walked in thinking you were going to talk about the branding, and you did, but then you quickly moved over to this brilliant new ship. It's a high-tech marvel. Looking forward to that coming out. And, your other ships aren't that old either. I mean, they're only about 7 years old.
Fairly young fleet, And I think there's going to be consumer demand for both sizes of our vessels, depending on where we go.
Fantastic. Again, congratulations.
Thank you.
And we hope to be interviewing you more as you progress with this new design, as well as expand the destinations you offer.
All right. Thanks, James. Appreciate it.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.